Hello students, this is your computer teacher and today we are going to start with a new chapter, Animating Text and Objects. In this chapter we will study about how we can apply animation on text, shapes, images, etc. and how we can apply transition effects. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So here we are in MS PowerPoint once again, but today we are going to learn how we can apply animation effects, transition effects. So before starting, let's just clear what animation is. Animation is when we see text, picture, shape or any object showing any kind of movement. Now since PowerPoint is an application software that has this feature of applying animations to any kind of objects, let's just study how we can do it. So to apply animation effects and transition effects, I have created two slides in PowerPoint. First one being the welcome slide you can see, and in second slide I have inserted text. You can see this is the text I have typed. A shape, this is a shape I have drawn using insert menu and then drawing a shape, a rectangle from here, and then the third one is image, again by going to insert option or menu and choosing picture option and inserting a picture from the computer. So to apply animation, the first step is to select the object. I'll select the object and then go to Animations tab. Here at the top, let me zoom in and show you Animations tab. And then the first step or the second step after selecting the object will be clicking on this animation pane. Now this animation pane will show you the order of animation. You'll get to know in a very short while. I'll click on this to add an animation pane on the right hand side of the PowerPoint slide. So now as we are in the animation tab, I can select any entrance option. Now what is the entrance option? We can apply three types of animation in a particular object. Entrance, how it will appear in a slide. Emphasis, how it will stay in a slide. Exit, how it will exit the slide. Basically we only deal with the entrance part. So let me show you how we can do this. Since the object is already selected, I will go to this add animation option. In animation tab, I can select any of these options. This is entrance, emphasis, exit and motion paths. Now to apply entrance effects, I'll click on this entrance effect, more entrance effect. Now to apply, I'll click on this more entrance effect option and a dialog box will appear with several effects in it. I'll click on any one of these. Let me just keep it aside and show you. I can click on any one of these to see how it will appear, a preview of that effect. So I will select a preferable one and then I'll select an OK button. Now similarly we will select other two objects, that would be shape first, add animation. We can apply animation from here as well, but I'll again go back to that more entrance effect option. Let's select checkboard for this, press OK. Now selecting this image, going back to animation toolbar or animation tab, clicking on add animation. Again, you know the steps, more entrance effects. I'll click on the effect I want and then press OK key. Now you can see on animation pane it shows the order in which these animations will play out. Number one being the title. You can see here also the order is mentioned. Number 2 being the shape and number 3 being this image. That means firstly this shape animation will plan out and then this shape will show animation effect and then this image will show animation effect. Let me show you how. I can see the preview by clicking on this play from option. Not only that, I can also shuffle the order here by clicking on the order and dragging it up and down. Now you see, image is shown first and then shape and at last the text. Now moving on to the second topic of the day, that is how to apply transition. Now what transition is? Transition basically means to show the effect while moving from one slide to another. Let me show you how by clicking on this first slide and changing its background a little bit. Since both of these two slides have similar background, you will not be able to know if I have applied any effect or not. So let me just show you by giving this a different color and style. Now you can see my first slide looks completely different from the second one on the scale of color and design. Now if I press F5 key to show you a slideshow, now you observe one thing, that when I move from first slide to the second one, there is an abrupt change. You can see abrupt change, which does not look good to the eye. So to make it a little bit more beautiful, I can apply transition effect by selecting on the slide and going to transition tab and selecting the transition. Let me just select one for slide number 1 and clicking on slide number 2 and selecting let us suppose this one. So now when I press F5 key, you can see a different effect altogether. If I press the mouse key, you can see when we move from one slide to the another, it shows a different effect and you can see the animation on the screen as well. So this is it from today's lecture. I hope you all understood the concepts of animating objects and text and applying transitions to your slides. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to me. And until the next video, stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.